a squad from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on a team from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Buffaloes will put total leather and will get started. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. He's on the loose. And there he goes. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up. It's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. The Buffaloes headed quickly to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early to the air. It's Salter. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
You just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the first third down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here,
picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. So now the offense is going to have to regroup. A turnover on the first drive of the game can bruise that confidence a little bit.
No doubt about it. It's so hard as an offense to create any momentum and get any confidence early when you turn it over at this juncture in the game. You're just trying to kind of feel out this defense, and you're formatting them, and you're trying different play calls to set things up for later. But when you turn it over on the first drive, it's hard to get that momentum established.
Gonna swing it on second down. Buying some time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Quarterback making adjustments. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Lets it fly. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A first down run in the red zone. Looking for the end zone. And he launches in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And he tacks on the extra point. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And the Buffaloes want to move quickly. To the air, it's Salter. Grab near the marker, it's Hayden. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, he's getting ahead of... Touchdown, Buffs! He got a step and just dusted the field.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And he tacks on the extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back looking for help. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his man. It's Smith. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. They'll leave it with him. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
Quarterback making checks. Off the play fake. Quarterback moving. Fires to the right. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And that's how pressure on a quarterback can affect the passing game. They were able to get after him on that play, and as a result, the QB made a bad decision, forcing that football into double coverage.
Snagged in the middle, it's Brown. Oh, what a move to get open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Motion from the wide receiver. Release to the back. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
This time he's got his man. Nice move, creates some space. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Now he's going to break the pocket. Breaks into the open. And into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Great decision by the quarterback, and there's a danger on defense. When you play man coverage against this guy, when you've got DBs and their backs are turned to the QB, if you're not careful, he'll just tuck it and run and take off, and by the time all those DBs and defenders had turned around, it was way too late. He was gone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The play-action fake. Fires to the tight end. He's out of bounds after the good pickup, and what a way to end the first period. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. This This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period, first down here. They'll go to the ground. Makes it past the marker. Still running at the 40. It's a running room. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Colorado!
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. He can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners. When he kicked it in gear, he got the long touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave...
Picked off! What a play to set him up! And they'll get him down after a solid return.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
Motion from the back. Looking for a man. It's Salter. They'll run the screen. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Got it! That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Working the middle of the field, he knew he needed the rocket. He threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Fires to the end zone, and he will score! Touchdown, Buffaloes! All even up after that one. Basically a brand new game.
And with a tie, guess what? Back to the offense, back to the offense. Which defense can get a stop? These offenses have been humming.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Harper. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. The Gamecocks moving quickly to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Got room to work. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
The Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. The run from the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Dances away. He's going to run it. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The offense lining up for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last throws toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
He'll pull it down. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. And the Gamecocks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Catch in the middle, it's Brown.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the end route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Looking to fire. Firing to the right, complete. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a first and goal.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room, probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Trying to make magic with his feet. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Pressure coming. Stands in and takes the hit. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. The Gamecocks will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's That's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls in.
He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Converts on fourth down, still going. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Buffaloes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the ground with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on third down. Back to pass, it's Salter. The throw, complete in the middle. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Buffaloes look to keep this drive humming. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. And the Buffaloes will hustle with the line.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. They're throwing for it on fourth down. It's complete on the right side. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
Well, it's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down, but they decided to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the move, it's Welch. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Buffs!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. To throw, it's Sellers. Flushed out of the pocket. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the right. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Buys a little time. He'll pull it down and run. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab past the marker. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Smith. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
And the Gamecocks are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Looking to pass, it's Sellers. Got it in the middle, it's Harbor. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Awesome job there on third down by the QB, working through his progressions. He wanted to go downfield, but the defense took everything away. So his eyes come down, he finds the drag route underneath, makes a good throw, and his guy does the rest to pick up the first.
They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Steps away. Grab near the marker. It's Harbor. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Got it in the middle. It's Dingle. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo. They just keep firing. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. He'll throw it. He's good. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They move on top here in the fourth.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 15, here comes the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Direct snap. It's Miller. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound, no matter who gets the football. We're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. They'll give it to the back. Stopped right at the 24-yard line, and that's short of the line to gain. It'll be be fourth down. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on fourth down. Hauls it in, the first down and more. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Listen, it's go time. We're trailing. It's the fourth quarter. We got to get a little bit more aggressive. I like the call. I like going for it, and especially because we made the completion and got the first down.
And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. And the Buffaloes come to the line in the hurry-up. Trying play action. With the catch, it's Miller. Turning it on! He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offense will take that. 3-5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
The Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. They go to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Dropping back, it's Salter. Makes the catch, it's Welsh. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's open on the right. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Moves around to clear up the vision. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
And that's exactly what this defense is going to have to do late in this football game. They understand the situation. They're in the full 2-minute drill. They're playing pass, but understanding the quarterback can still run. Nice job playing pass, playing coverage first, protecting yourself, and then rallying to the football and getting the quarterback on the ground.
What a great individual effort here in this 2-minute situation. He makes the catch in the middle of the field. He knows he's got to find a way to stop the clock. The only way to do that is to get out of bounds. He uses his speed and his vision, and he's able to elude the defense to save some time.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Grabbed in the middle, it's Miller. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. He wants to throw it. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get one stop with this many points that is being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.